moment. Hold on. I need to restart that. I had music on in the background. Fucking get
super real.
Get sacrificed if they catch us with music, especially with lyrics by people, not AI.
Yeah, don't have any AI stuff there though.
Anyways. Welcome to Underground Sports Talk. I'm Alex.
I'm Jordan.
And today we got the top 5 Packer Bear moments.
Let's go.
That we remember. So we're talking we remember more, but I think we goes from 2010 up until present. Yeah. So with that being said, we're going to go start with number 5. And for number 5, we have the 2024 Week 11 last year, the blocked field goal. We won 20-19. Love put up 261 yards, and it was kind of a great back and forth game. Kind of made you feel like the rivalry is back alive again. And it was just a great ending with that blocked field goal.
I love it. Yeah, that was a great game. Last year in general, they beat us and almost beat us again. So it kind of got the rivalry blood flowing.
Yeah, they got it back going.
All right. So number 4, though. If you remember way back on 12/18 of 16, we had a 60-yard completion on the game-winning drive from Rodgers to none other than the farm boy himself, Jordy Nelson.
Jordy.
That set up for the game-winning field goal, and we won 30-27.
Yeah, I was watching the highlights of that game. Ty Montgomery had himself a day, too. That was one where we were doing all right, then the Bears kind of took over. I think we gave up a 17-point lead, and then we ended up coming back, though. But that was just a great moment at the end there. That was one of those other ones, kind of like what we're going to talk about in a little bit, where I thought they had it in the bag, but they didn't. Shout out Jordy Nelson and Ty Montgomery.
Yes, sir.
For number 3, we have the blowout. So 2014, Week 10, beat the Bears 55-14. We scored 42 points in the first half. Rodgers throwing 6 TDs and 315 yards. Tried to get the tie for the record at the end there, but he didn't tie the record. But hey, he got 6 touchdowns and we blew out the Bears, so that's always a good time.
Was that 6 in the first half, or do you have 5 in the first half?
It was 6 in the first half.
It was all in the first half, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is one of my favorite all-time games, I would say. And it's crazy that this is number 3, but obviously the next 2 are pretty crazy. But, I mean, that was my favorite half of football I've ever watched. And that includes the Super Bowl and everything else. That was my favorite half, just to annihilate the Bears like that. It was awesome. Love it.
Yeah, that was when he started taking ownership. Well, he's kind of been owned them, but that was just peak, like, Packers own the freaking Bears. Like, not even a competition no more. That's when after that it started not being fun. But hey, for some people, it's always fun beating the Bears for me.
Yeah, absolutely. And then getting into the top 2, number 2 is going to be the Perk Rodgers game. So
money.
Go look at the everybody out there. Go watch the interview at the end of the game, and you'll know what we're talking about. But that game, we were down 17-0 at half. Rodgers was hurt, comes back, ends up throwing 286 yards and 3 TDs. My bad. 3 TDs in the fourth quarter. Crazy. One of the most craziest games as far as a Packer fan, like your emotions going like all the way down and all the way up. Like our whole season's over. He just tore his ACL, like blah, blah, and then he just comes out with one-legged, just getting it. And, bro, he'd put no weight on that leg the whole second half or whatever.
Yeah.
was
I
close.
guess he learned something about himself that game.
For real.
Positive or negative, he learned that he likes Percocets. No, that was a great game. I mean, yeah, he got injured. It looked hopeless. Deshaun Kaiser came in, did nothing, threw a pick, and it looked sad. Next thing you know, Aaron Rodgers comes trotting out. You could just hear Creed in the background. I feel like just like, can you take me higher, as he runs out and then comes back to play the game. And then he just goes ahead and again, just great comeback in general, but against the Bears is pure cinema.
Magnificent.
Magnifico or whatever.
Yeah.
So
what could be number one?
Speak English, let alone a different language. So number one, we have the Packers-Bears championship game. Hey, beating up on the Bears and coming back on them and all this crazy stuff is great, but when it's actually a rivalry and their Super Bowl is on the line, the Hallis Trophy is on the line, and then eventually Lombardi. Think about that, first of all. The history there, that the NFC trophy is the Hallis Trophy and the Super Bowl trophy is Lombardi. Now, I mean, come on. If that doesn't speak volumes to the history with the Packers and Bears and the rivalry, I don't know what does. But either way, Super Bowl is on the line. We beat the Bears 21-14 on their high school football practice field or whatever it looked like. I was just watching that and seeing like, their field looks ugly. Then I thought about it. Their field still looks ugly. So I don't know.
I don't know if they added some turf to it, but I know for the longest time it was the only all grass field in the league. So
yeah, it looked like a high school practice field. But either way, something that stands out to me that game. I mean, Rodgers was looking pretty nice, but Raji had that pick six at the end. I mean, they put Raji in at fullback at some point to just kind of cause a stir up. How about like a game and a recognition for the big boy up front, BJ Raji? That was pretty cool to see.
Yeah, no, that's probably my number one memory of that and Jay Cutler being on the bike, just pedaling on the bike.
Had two different quarterbacks going, but not Jay Cutler. He needed a cigarette.
He needed a cigarette. Get that man some nicotine. But in Green Bay, we got the patches, so it doesn't matter. But I mean,
love you as a knuckle patch.
And then it's a Super Bowl berth on the line. You're playing your biggest rival. No matter what, how we won that game, there couldn't have been a game that was better than that. So,
that's awesome. Always excited for Bears Week. Just a quick top five, I guess, like I said, in our memory. But again, at number 5, we have the blocked field goal last year. Turned into a game, bringing the rivalry back, close game, still got the win. Then we have at number 4, the 60-yard completion of Jordy Nelson to set up the game-winning field goal on December the 18th of 2016. We won 30-27. And then number 3, we had the blowout 2014, 55-10. We won. Rodgers throwing 6 TDs. And then at number 2, we had Park Rodgers, epic comeback. I was also actually Jair Alexander's first game, and note there that was also Matt Nagy's first game as head coach of the Chicago Bears. So this is it's a good game in general. Week 1 opened up the season. 286 yards for Rodgers, 3 TDs in the fourth quarter. We're down 17-0 half at that time. And what did we have for the number 1 game?
The championship game of 2010. Amazing. Beat your biggest rival, the biggest moment. It's over.
Took the Hallis Trophy to Lambeau, then eventually took the Lombardi Trophy back home, baby.
Yes, sir.
That is our top 5 Packer Bear moment.
Let us know what we missed. Was there something else you guys can think about? Maybe the Bears fans have a top 5. I mean, I don't know if they have that many wins in their, in the Bears
You have
fans'
to go
history.
back a while. They'd have to ask their fathers and their grandfathers about some. But hey, make your list and put it in the comments. Well, hey, with that being said, we're Underground Sports Talk. As always, go Pack, go.
Go Pack, go.
Go Pack.